Hello, people of Earth. How are you all doing today? Well, I should probably say people on Earth because you may not necessarily be from Earth, but anyway, hello. Happy Wednesday to you. So today, I'm going to talk a little bit about psychics, people who are psychic, or just mostly just myself. Now, let me tell you this. Yesterday, during that big old storm that we had and everything, power was out for hours. Hours and hours and hours. We lost power for hours. A tree fell down on a line, multiple lines actually, so it took a few hours. Now, let me tell you this. So, I was just kind of laying here for a bit, and I was doing like a meditation. I was closing my eyes. I was just very relaxed, and just suddenly a thought comes to me. We're about to have power. I can feel it. Like, we're going to have it in the next 5 minutes or so. And then I pinpoint the time. It was like 3:02 or something. And then I look at the clock real fast, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, it's 3:01. So if it's going to be 5 minutes from now, it would make it 3:06. It's like, okay, maybe it'll be at 3:02. Turn that off, and I'm just kind of sitting there. 3:02, there we go, power's on. Just like that. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. There you go, I just predicted it. Now, that's happened multiple times before as well, because let me tell you the other crazy thing. So one of my friends, he was going to like this event, and they were ordering food. Well, actually, I don't even know if I don't think I actually knew that they were ordering food, but I just said, well, actually, I think I may have, but regardless, I'm like, oh, you're going to order you're going to have pizza? And he's like, how did you know? And then I'm like, I list like toppings, and he's like, have you been reading the messages? Because I guess what they were having to eat, and I guess the toppings that they were having as well on the pizza. So, again, when you're working on this psychic thing, like, I feel as though I'm very intuitive. I know when things are going to happen before they happen. I know things that others may not be aware of because they're not as in tune with their intuition. Now, we all have intuition. We're all psychic. We all have these abilities. It's just a lot of us close it out. A lot of us don't think about it because it's not part of what is considered normal thing. But what if I told you that it is normal because that is your natural ability that you have? The reason why many people don't actually know how to do it is because they don't learn how to do it. Like, if you never learned math when you were in school, would you know how to do math today? If you never knew how to do programming, if you never learned how to do programming, how would you know how to do it? You have to work on those skills, and you have to dive into them and actually utilize them to be good at them. And when it comes to our own natural abilities such as that, a lot of things are hindering us from actually being able to have these psychic abilities. If we're eating unhealthy, if we're drinking things that are not good for us, that closes us off. That is a physical barrier that we have to overcome. I mean, it's not impossible. It absolutely is indeed possible to accomplish these things, but we got to remember, it's a physical thing, it's a mental thing, it's a spiritual thing. It's all those things combined. So you can't really ignore any aspects of that. Okay, you can eat so well, but if you're not doing other things such as meditation or just learning to be rational and calm and collected, letting your emotions get the best of you, then you're really not doing the best thing there. So for myself, for the most part, I eat well, I eat healthy. I mean, some of the foods that I've shown here a few times may look a bit unhealthy, but it depends. For the most part, my body is healthy. There's nothing physically wrong with it when I go to the doctor or anything. I have a few weird, strange things now and again. But for the most part, things are good there. So learn to be calm, learn to be rational. I'm a very calm and rational person. It's very difficult to actually upset me and make me mad. Okay, I just joke about so many different things. So you have to work on yourself in its entirety. And a lot of those abilities that you have will come to you. As I said, it's a very natural thing. And you will learn how to control it for the best and harness that power that you have. So, yeah, your intuition is never wrong. It's just how you perceive it may be wrong. And the answers will always come to you. You will always know what the answer is. You don't have to work on, when am I going to get this? When am I going to get that? And then you have to consciously think about it. No, you don't. You don't. The answers will come to you. Okay? It's like, when will I have it? Answer. Just like that. You will have the answer. Just like this, the whole power thing yesterday, as I was laying there. Just random thought came to my mind. I said 5 minutes initially. But was I actually just making a guess? Or was I listening to my intuition? Because the 5 minutes was a guess for the most part. But then my intuition said, no, 3:12. 3:12 you will have power. Or whatever time it was. And sure enough, that was when it happened. So I consciously thought of 5 minutes, and then right afterwards, my intuition's like, here's the correct answer. Just like that, just what popped into my mind immediately. So that was all. Let me know your thoughts on this, and I will catch you later.